Okay, welcome. This is Find Love or Die Trying. My brother actually pointed this game out to me and recommended that I give it a shot. So let's see if this is a good recommendation or not. I guess we're sleeping. You don't just lie there, get up. Just 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show, you can't just sleep through it. Watch me. Oh, that's how you want to play? Ow. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Ow, did you just hit me? Nah, I just got here. I just chased off the person who hit you. Smooth. Really, you should be thanking me. Yeah, thanks, I guess. Don't mention it. It's all in a good day's work. Anyway, what was your name again? Oh, my name's... I can't remember my name. Of course I have amnesia. It wouldn't be anime without amnesia. Wait, what? I swear I didn't even hit you that hard. So you did hit me. That's not important. Try to remember. If you can't remember anything, we're both going to be in big trouble. Why's that? We can talk about why after. What was your name? It's... This is some nice instrumentation. I love it. Yeah. Ravenrook. I can't remember anything else though. Of course not. Wow, I should try hitting my accountant sometime. Do you remember where we are? What you're doing here? No, I can't remember a thing. Everything's so foggy. Alright, I can give you the rundown. You're on a reality TV show called Find Love or Die Trying, though we just call it Find Love for the uninformed. I'm the producer, the name's Kat. The premise is that you, the suitor, are living with 5 beautiful women and one of them is your soulmate. I haven't even met them yet. How would you know one of them is my soulmate? That's just how it is. Welcome to reality TV. Nice. No good explanation, just that's what it is. You'll get to know 2 of the girls over the next 6 days, over 3 dates with each of them. Oh, that's nice. Then on the 7th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you at the final ceremony. That seems straightforward enough to me? Not so fast, partner. The girl you choose will be given a choice, whether or not they accept your proposal. What? They get a choice? Come on, what is this? If she says yes, you 2 will get to fade off into the sunset in a gold-plated yacht on the last day. What the hell? Happily ever after, forever. Except without the yacht, it's a loner. I love her. If she says no, uh-oh. Well, we're gonna have to kill you. Wait, what? Kill? You're joking, right? Now that's the reaction I wanted to see. Who's this guy? Really, you look like I just... You look like I just took a shit in your cereal. Jesus. Crude much? What's going on? Who are you? Oh, where are my manners? The name's Damien Black. I'm the CEO of Royal Black Media, the biggest network for Battle Royale games on the planet. Battle Royale games? Like computer games? You've been living under a rock's stink-ass armpit? Real people killing each other is in this season. Is it? What? Well, was in this season. I swear, I put in hard and honest work into making top-of-the-line killing shows, and what do I get for it? So we're trying a new kind of killing game, spicing a little romance on top for the people who fart dreams and bake cakes out of rainbows. That's where you come in, and hey, it's not a bad deal. You might find love, or die, whatever. I love the writing of this game so far. Just put on a good show for me, And who's this? Excuse me, Mr. Black. What is it, One? Oh, of course, One. We're missing one of the aerial cameras for the backfields. Well, that's my cue. The intern ain't gonna shoot himself. Oh my god. Give him hell, Kit Kat. You don't need to tell me twice. Look, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm getting out of here. For starters, I can barely remember my own name, let alone if I already have a partner. That's a good point. If that's what you're worried about, you didn't. and not for a lack of trying. How would you know that? Cat sighed. Look, you don't have a choice. Damien will kill you if you try to escape, and if you tell any of the girls about the truth behind the show, the girls don't know. They have no idea that your life is in danger. They just think it's a regular dating show about finding your soulmate, called Find Love. If you tell any of them the truth, you won't just get yourself killed, you'll get them killed as well. Damn. How could you? I don't make the rules, Ravenrook. I'm sorry. Really, you're a pretty serious person, Ravenrook. Most people would be a little happier to hear that they're alone in paradise with 5 beautiful women against their will, and there's also the threat of death looming over your head. But yeah, let's just focus on the 5 beautiful women. What's there to worry about? Oh, you know, the whole getting executed thing if the girl I ask says no. The little bit with not remembering who the hell I am. How about this? I need my show to be successful and run according to plan. And you want your memories back, and presumably to leave this show alive. That depends on what the memories are, but yes. If you'll be a good suitor for my show, I'll help you get your memories back. How could you possibly fulfill that end of the bargain? It's really not a bad deal. Most people would kill for a chance like this. Seriously, all you have to do is get to know 5 lovely women and ask one out. I'll be with you every step of the way off camera. Before you know it, I'm sure you'll be having lots of fun. Who knows, you may even fall in love. You wouldn't be the first. But if you survive the whole show, I promise that I'll tell you everything you want to know. Pinky promise. How does that sound? No thanks, get me out of here. Sounds like a deal. That's my only deal. That's the spirit, sugar. Who knows, you might even be thanking me for this one day. We'll see about that. Trust me, I'll make sure that this show will be the best time of your life. It'll be so great that everything after will feel like a disappointment. That's a depressing way to look at it. What if I ended up with one of the girls after the show? Anyway, without further ado, let's get started with the show. She just dodges, just slides right over that, like, well, we're not even gonna consider the fact that you probably won't get any of these girls. Follow me, I'll take you to where you'll meet our lovely contestants. Cat grabbed me by the hand and pulled me along. Remember, you can't tell anyone the truth about this dating game. No matter what, just smile, got it? Got it. We stepped out of the bar together. I didn't realize it at first, but it was a bar in a small airplane. I guess I must have been flown here. We walked until we saw a mansion in the distance. Jeez. That's huge. I can't imagine how expensive this place is. You'd be surprised. Since we're all the way in some forgotten corner of New Asia, the land comes pretty cheap. New Asia? Have you never read the news in the past decade? Memory loss, remember? Right. Well, I sure hope you haven't forgotten how to talk to girls. Joke's on you. I never knew how in the first place. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, what? We're starting already? Not quite. To give the world top-tier enjoyment... Oh god, there are 5 of them. Of course there are 5 of them. To protect our ass from unemployment. No! To make the world believe in fate and love. We work like slaves for the shills above. We're the Brothers 5. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What the hell is this? Prepare to. Get the set ready. I want to start filming yesterday. Oh my god. Oh. I guess we're not important enough to finish our intros. Oh, I want to hear the rest of your intro. Whose idea was it to work in the TV industry anyway? This wouldn't have happened if we had just decided to be accountants. The one thing my dad never wanted me to be was an accountant. 'Cause he was an accountant. Wait by the mansion doors and thank me later. It's showtime, people. Let's get to work. I walked to the doors. Hey Ravenrook, can you hear me? Cat's voice boomed across the island, though she was nowhere in sight. Cat? I wasn't kidding when I said I'd be with you every step of the way. As long as you're on this island, I'll be able to see, hear, and even talk to you. Just think of me as a cuter and sexier big brother. That doesn't sound nearly as good as you think it does. Hey, how else could we film the show? You really want to meet the love of your life with a camera sticking out of your head? Wouldn't be the worst way. Good point. Anyway, head on into the mansion already and go meet the girls. I recommend checking out the library, the kitchen, the games room, and the backyard. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Oh good, she's gonna guide us through this. From here on out, the cameras are rolling. Don't be stupid. I'll see you later, sweet cheeks. Cat out. I'm very uncomfortable with her liberal use of pet names for me. Alright, I'm finally here. There's only one thing left to do. Open the door. Anybody home? My eyes were drawn to a girl wearing a white dress pacing around the lobby. Hey, what's up? Whoa, didn't see you there. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, it's really you, Ravenrook. That's me. How'd you know my name? It hasn't been that long, has it? It's me, Yui. Yui Fushikawa. We went to the same high school way back. Of course. There's at least one person who knew you. Come again? Yeesh, you haven't changed one bit. Always forgetting everything important. Grrr, so this is the childhood friend. Wait, calm down. I know how it sounds, but I've got amnesia. Said every anime protagonist ever. You don't expect me to believe that, do you? You can't lie to your student council president. That's perjury. Ooh, student council president and childhood friend? That's a pretty big deal. It's true, really. I wouldn't lie about this. You really can't remember anything? Really, I wouldn't joke about this. Promise. Oh. I can't believe you forgot. She's blushing. On second thought, that may be a good thing. How on earth could it be good to forget everything? You know, moving on from the past is the best way to live and all that. Obviously, there's something she's not telling us about. Something she wants to be forgotten from high school. Everyone has things from high school they'd rather forget, right? Gotcha. Ha ha ha. Yep. It's good to see you, Ravenrook. You haven't changed. It feels just like when we used to fool around back then. Oh, okay, in like a family-friendly sort of way, pinky promise. Yeah, good. Good to see you too, Yui. What brings you out here? Oh, you know. To be honest, dating apps or shows and all that really aren't my thing. But I saw that you were... Oh. Okay. What are you making me say? Besides that, welcome to the mansion. It's ginormous. I'll spare you from embarrassing yourself asking me, and show you where my room is. Oh, wait a second, I haven't cleaned it up yet. Well, you could just show me where it is, you don't have to invite me in. She rushed off before I could get in a word. Somehow I get the sense that this has happened before. I guess I'll see her later. I should get back to exploring the house. Where to next? Let's go to the library first. Damn, that's a gorgeous library. These illustrations are really good too. This is free on Steam, by the way, and it's really well done. The library was like a library out of a movie, grand, majestic. Nothing like your average library, which becomes a porn set after closing time. I'm not sure that's how normal libraries or how average libraries work. I don't think that's realistic. I hope not. I took a few steps forward and noticed the girl with red hair at the back of the library. She was reading a magazine, or so it seemed from first glance. If you craned your head a bit to the side, you could see another book hidden behind the magazine. A/B Testing After the Apocalypse, first edition by DB. Hey, what are you reading? Oh, this? Just another an absolutely fetch truth T-bomb. Yes! Oh my god. Can you believe that this one celebrity would, like, date another celebrity? I can't even. It's almost like they're people. Oh my god. Such great writing. I can see what you're actually reading, you know. Oh gosh, that's so embarrassing. What, that you are intellectual and like to read cerebral things? Why would that be embarrassing? The book you're actually reading sounds a lot more interesting. Where I come from, people make fun of people who do what I do, I guess. To them, a library is just a place to film porn after closing time. This can't be a thing. I refuse to accept that. I'm Scarlet, by the way. I could have never guessed that your name would be Scarlet. You're Ravenrook, correct? That's me. It's nice to meet you, Scarlet. It's nice to meet you too, Ravenrook. I'm curious, so what are you actually reading? I thought you'd never ask. I just asked twice. Here, let me show you. Ah! Scarlet dropped the magazine and the book behind it on the floor, revealing a second magazine in her hands. Ah! She ran away so fast I didn't even have a chance to say anything more. Guess there's not much left to do here. I'll head on down to... Well, that was, unexpected. Let's go to the games room next. Classic gamer girl. As I walked into the room, into the games room, my eyes were drawn to a girl playing on a handheld game device. She looked deep in thought as her fingers moved and pressed buttons at lightning speed. Ooh, new high score! Aw man, it's a shame I can't submit it. Oh, sup dude? Do you know what happened to the internet? What? Ever since I came to this island, I haven't been able to get any signal at all. That sucks. I'm literally gonna die at this rate. You okay? Tell my followers they were the best. What does a person even do in this situation? Are you okay? No worries, Ravenrook. She'll be fine. Oh hey Cat, what's up? We had to turn off all the internet to make sure no spoilers for the show get out. That makes sense. Tara's just a bit overdramatic about it. You'll get used to it. Yo, you tell me I'm being overdramatic when you literally sent us back into the Stone Age? You are holding a handheld. And you say that there's a big-ass TV over there. Great sound system, and you say we're back in the Stone Age because there's no internet. With games and electricity and other things, but still, oh there we go, at least she admitted it. Oh, I was so excited to stream for everybody when I got here. You're a streamer? Yes sir, that I am. I'm mostly a variety game streamer, but I also stream real life too. And I can't now. Maybe you could just record things and post them later. I guess that's what I'll have to do, but that's so last year. Hey. By the way, what's this whole show about? Wait, what? I honestly have no idea what I just got into, regarding pretty much everything to do with this show. Okay. You didn't even do a little research before you decided to come here? Hey, don't get in my face about this. From what I heard from Kat, you didn't either. Hey, amnesia and not doing a little bit of research are totally different. I forgot to do my due diligence, and you forgot your life. Yeah, seems pretty comparable. It's not the same deal. Anyway, it's a dating show called Find Love. Kat can explain the rules in more detail, but it's pretty much what you expect from any generic dating TV show. And my name's Ravenrook. I'm what Kat calls the suitor. Huh. So it's like a visual novel dating sim game, except I'm stuck in it, rather than getting to play it myself. Yeah, I guess so. Well, since this is a game, I want to win! I'm gonna win it! I'm not sure that's the right way to approach dating, but... Look out, world, Tara's coming! And she always wins. Oh boy. Tara ran off with a fiery look in her eyes. Are all the girls gonna run off from me? I've got no idea where she's headed. But who would? I guess there's nothing left to do here. Might as well head on over to... Let's do the backyard. This is gonna be like... It's either gonna be like sporty or wistful. It's hard to judge. Like wistful and romantic. Wow, calling this a backyard is like calling what happened to the Titanic a leak. The field goes farther than the eye can see. My eyes were quickly drawn to a girl running laps around the field. Okay, so we went with athletic. She's quick. She's getting closer and closer and... She slid to a stop in front of me. Oh, I love the dog on her shirt. Howdy, I'm Allie. It's nice to meet ya. You're Ravenrook, right? That's... I don't really care. Care for a jog? No. No? That does not sound fun. Sorry. I don't think you're gonna be the person for the main character. Because I don't like you. No thanks. Actually, I'd rather... Do I have a choice? Alright, let's go. Apparently I don't have a choice. Which is par for the course. She grabbed my hand and pulled me with her at breakneck speed. I think I put the right amount of emotion into that. She's so fast, it takes all I have just to keep pace with her. The wind up my face feels nice though. For some reason I feel like I've missed this. No, I would never feel that way. Actually, I don't think I've ever gone this fast. Come on, keep it up. We'll have you in tip-top shape in no time, soldier. Whatever nice thoughts I had floating in my head were thrown out by my newly assigned drill sergeant. Seriously, the musical composition to this is like really well done too. Like this is such a silly but like well instrumentated piece. I love it. I thought I signed up for a dating show, not a fitness show. Huff, huff. Alright. I'm starting to hit a comfortable pace. Is that all you've got? Allie was widening the distance between us with a smile on her face. Call me simple, but I started to run as fast as I could. Really, you're gonna give in to a challenge just like that? I gained more and more speed and watched as Allie slowly fell behind. Wow, you're running even faster than my dad did when he left. Oh my god. Jesus, what the? I unconsciously slowed down, my face contorted with shock. In just that single moment, she caught up and quickly surpassed me. I'm kidding, jeez, no need to take everything so seriously. The bastard died before he ever got a chance to. My god, oh I'm so sorry. Don't be, I killed him myself. This just keeps snowballing. I don't know, maybe I do like her. This sense of humor is amazing. The look on your face is hilarious. Don't worry so much, Ravenrook. I'm kidding. Or am I? I felt my heart start to give out, less from the running and more from the emotional roller coaster. We finished jogging a few minutes later. I'm completely out of breath. That was fun, Ravenrook. Huff. Let's run again sometime. I fell to my knees to catch my breath and watched as she walked away effortlessly. But you'll have to be faster than that to keep up with me, suitor. Okay, so at least she knows why she's here. I laid on the grass like an obese walrus gasping for air. Is this how I die? Huff, huff. I don't think I'll have to be worried about telling Allie the truth with how hard it is to breathe. Huff. I think I'll live, at least for now. I rolled onto my back and relaxed for a moment. After I get up, I guess I'll head on over to the only option left, the kitchen. 1. These ribs are well done. Thank you, ma'am. They were supposed to be medium rare. Remake them all before the hour is up. Okay, so we have a chef. I knew we should have just worked in accounting. Then I've just the opportunity for you. 1. I've just bought one of the neighboring islands and I need someone to balance the books. Oh, she's rich. Okay, that's her thing. Please have that finished by nightfall and don't forget about the ribs. I take it back. The side dishes are magnificent, too. Keep it up, you diligent worker, you. Aw, shucks, you're too kind, ma'am. I don't get what you're complaining about, bro. Violet's amazing, and she's even volunteering to help us lowly peons. This soup is simply delightful. Good work, 3. Thank you, Violet. Gosh, she's 100 times better than when 4 bossed us around. I couldn't agree more, bro. 1, if you insist on taking so long in the meatballs, perhaps we'll use your meatballs instead. Oh, just kidding. Though upon further thought, you'd never need them anyway, so perhaps. She's such an angel. What? Are we even talking about the same person? Hi there. Pardon me, I didn't see you there. Just 1 second. I've got to clean up the soup that one set on fire earlier. How is that even possible? Anything's possible if you put your mind to it. Evidently, the same is true if you lack a mind completely. Ah, public education. Hey, just kidding. Hey, that was uncalled for. Yeah. Actually, we think the same about you all the time. I can confirm that. They're so mean to one. I wish Mom never had you guys. Yeah, this writing is delightful. Apologies for the delay. I'm finished now. I'm Violet Valentine. The pleasure is yours, Ravenrook. Wow. You already know who I am? I imagine each contestant does. Flying all the way out here for a whole week for a blind date? No one could be that unintelligent. Except Tara. I do hope you're worthy of being the suitor. You'll find that courting a lady is a different sport than the other girls. Okay, so you think you're a cut above the rest. It's true, she's one of the 2 daughters of the Valentine family. They're even richer than Royal Black Media. Alright, 3, your pay's cut by 50%. Enjoy your even shittier instant noodles. Is it too late to go back to school? I am, how to say, fascinated. I like to see what makes you so special. Well, amnesia for one. Classic protagonist vibes. You look rather average to me. That actually is part of the charm of the protagonist. I guess you'll be in for a surprise, Violet. I do like a... Did someone say surprise? A deafening explosion blasted through the kitchen. Uh-oh. The spaghetti tonight will be, how to say, a little different. I hope you do not mind. You're not really putting one on the menu, right? 1, why is there a hole in the ceiling? Looks like they'll be busy in the kitchen for a while. Alright, enough messing around. If you're on the show and you're not an underpaid grunt, come to the main entrance of the mansion. I guess that includes me. I should start heading over. That includes you too, Tara. I can see you playing, you know. You're not the boss of me. I like her. What have I gotten myself into? By the time I got there, Kat and the girls were surrounding a blackboard covered with scribbles and math equations. And that's why Ravenrook is the perfect soulmate for each of you. Oh, okay, so it can be mathematically explained. They're just conveniently not going to show us that work. Just to them. I'm sorry you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. It's like the bullshit math they show on screen in a movie. Ah, you're late to the party, Ravenrook. But you're just in time for the first Alone Time segment. Alone Time segment? You can't find your soulmate without having a little alone time together. It's time to pick your first soulmate candidate, one of the 2 lovely ladies you'll get to spend time with this week. So with... she's just sticking her tongue out. She's blushing, shy, unfazed, and just all in all good-natured. Okay, so without further ado, who's it gonna be? Wait, I have to choose already? I haven't even had the chance to really talk with any of them yet. Too bad. Don't think of it that way. Think of it more like, well, who do you want to talk to the most right now? Alright, I guess. I'd like to spend today's alone time with... Scarlet! Alright, we'll make it happen. Places, people. Let's have Ravenrook start in the mansion, and you know where to bring Scarlet. Yes, ma'am. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her. I have to find her? Oh, this is my room? Wow. It's almost as nice as my apartment. It didn't take long to find Scarlet. She found me first. She had just burst through my door and was trying to catch her breath as she slammed it shut behind her. Ravenrook, thank God you're okay. Oh my God. What's going on, Scarlet? Long story short, I experimented with some of the local fauna on the island earlier. There's really nothing like it. It's really incredible, and I messed up my intro with you earlier and, well, slow down. I made a new chemical compound that causes amnesia. It's amazing. Wow, that's not something you hear every day. The cool thing is, applying just the right amount to a person can make them forget specific things. Who they are, how to write, anything. The bad thing is... Something slammed into the door outside. I almost jumped up from the surprise. Gimme brains and bananas! Uh-oh. Applying too much turns people to rabid monkey zombies, hell-bent on eating human brains. And bananas. Dear God, not the bananas! The door slammed again. It sounded like it's about to be knocked down. We need to get out of here, and fast. 4 busted through the door and blocked our only exit. Give me brains and bananas! I'll get him out of the way. It'll give you time to run. I've got a better idea. Scarlet blasted forward with a white powder, covering his face entirely. He flailed wildly for a few seconds, then fell to the ground, unconscious. What was that? Whoa, what was that? Let's just say Four's seeing all the bananas he wants now, and we'll leave it at that. Follow me. She's so cheerful when she says that. We ran outside the mansion as fast as we could. How did that even happen? Oh, I was afraid you'd ask that. I heard from Tara that you lost your memories, and I wanted to see if I could help you get them back. Oh, that's so sweet. So I may have experimented on the Brothers 5 to see if I could erase their memories and bring them back. I must have done the numbers wrong. I added way too much. I didn't realize their brains were so empty in the first place. Damn! In a weird way, that's really sweet, Scarlet. Thanks. Crazy, but still, thanks. I'll fix this, I swear. I just need time to make an antidote. Well, if anyone can, of the limited amount of people on this island, I'm betting on you. Luckily, I left my tools and supplies pretty near here. We can stay there till we've got an antidote. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Wait, where are the other girls? Do you think they're still inside? They're actually trapped inside the library right now. Oh shit, we've got to go back and save them. I don't know how to say this, but I accidentally turned them to zombies too. Haha, oh, convenient. But they were a little bit much, so I locked them in the library. Haha, ha. We're doomed, aren't we? Scarlet and I passed the time talking about the craziness that was going on and coming up with a plan to save everybody. She seemed to be quite frazzled, despite seeming so put together, but I could tell she really did care about the infected. Not enough to prevent this from happening in the first place, thank you, but enough. Someone had to say it. I watched her build a machine that she insists can turn them back to normal, but looking at it, I can't help but be a little skeptical. Alright, it's showtime! You really think this will work? You bet, I made it after all. Well, at least she's confident in her own abilities. I like that. Looks like the coast is clear here. We walked to the outside of the library undetected, but we definitely weren't alone in here. Alright, it's time to save our friends. Brains! They're coming right at us. Nothing to worry about. Oh? That's the... This isn't really about brains, is it? This is payback for you guys acing your introductions. I'm sorry, what? Oh, nothing. You sure that's gonna cure them? Of course, what does it look like I'm doing? Kinda looks like you're laying into them with a Gatling gun. Something told me Scarlet was enjoying this a little too much. What the hell? I take my eyes off the cameras for 1 second, and there's zombies in the house? Not for much longer, I promise. We spent the rest of the day administering the antidote to each person, each of them knocked out as soon as we delivered the cure. Jeez Louise. Not quite the first date you expected, huh? So we saw an unexpected side of Scarlet, to say the least. I'm glad that it exists because I don't want this to just be like tropes, and it seems like from the quality of the writing it seems like that won't be the case, but man, what an unexpected kind of double side to her. You can say that again. It was definitely a first though. Kat told me that to make the date exciting I had to get your heart racing. I think I did a pretty good job at that. I guess that's technically true, but aren't there easier ways or more romantic ways? Something tells me this woman is full of more surprises. I stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. I was just about to close my eyes when I heard a knock at the door. I shuffled over in a haze. Hey there, Ravenrook. Sorry to bother you this late. It's alright. What's up, Kat? Don't mind me, just gonna make myself real comfortable. Hey, that's my bed! Kat walked by me and comfortably sat herself on my bed. Oh my god, you have no idea how much better your beds are compared to the staff. You'd think the ones actually working here would get treated nicely. I closed the door, then sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. I'm guessing you're not coming to my room at night to start a workers' union. I wonder, what would you want me to come to your room for instead? I can think of a few things. You'd think 5 women would be enough for a person. You're incorrigible, Ravenrook. Anyway, as the producer, I'm obliged to help you survive until the end of the show. Yeah, I guess the longer the show runs, the more popular it is, and the more likely you are to get a second season. I get it. Just until the end of the show, I'm heartbroken. Being your babysitter doesn't pay well enough to make it a long-term gig. I'll be checking in with you each night to let you know how you're doing, and give you some advice here and there. That's nice of you. Thanks, Kat. Well, to be honest, finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to topic. Our audiences really loved your date with Scarlett today. Yes! I don't know if I'd call what you two had a date, but you two had become quite the popular ship for our viewers. Oh, good. We did put on quite a show, didn't we? No kidding. There's not a person who watched today's broadcast who doubts that she's your first soulmate candidate. That said, let's sprinkle a little more drama into the mix. Oh god. More romance, more love triangles, less zombies. So tomorrow, I want you to find who your other soulmate candidate is and ask them out on a date. I'd rather go on a second date with Scarlett. Let's make a quick save. Got some options here. And they seem consequential, but I'm not sure. I'd rather go on a second date with Scarlett. I get that it'd be more dramatic to date someone else, but I'd rather just spend more time with Scarlett tomorrow. She's really unique, and I can't wait to get to know her better. I'm surprised to hear you say that, considering what happened today. I surprise even myself. But hey, that's just showbiz. In a perfect world, you'd be able to do just that. But if you do that, the show's ratings won't be high enough. And how's that my concern? You're on the show. I mean, against your will, so it shouldn't be your concern, but... Be a team player, dude. If the show's ratings aren't high enough, they'll just axe the show before the last day, and it'd be treated as if you didn't end up with anyone at the end, if you catch my drift. Ah. I get why you wouldn't want to, but that's exactly what the last person in your shoes did. And they're not around to tell you about how it went anymore. Alright, I'll ask somebody else tomorrow. Can I at least explain why I have to do this to Scarlett? You already know the answer to that, Ravenrook. Would that be good for ratings? No. Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you before tomorrow. It's getting late, and we both got big days tomorrow. How about we call it a night? Sounds good to me. If it's worth anything, I'm sorry. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Ravenrook. Good night, Kat. Well, at least she's sorry, and it's really not her choice, right? She left my room, closing my door behind her. I went back to laying on my bed and closed my eyes. I kept thinking about Scarlett before I slept. The image of her holding that Gatling gun full of antidote, the sound of waves crashing against the shore. Hey! I can hear a woman's voice call out to me within a dream. You probably can't hear me in there, but I try to respond, but no words come out. Ravenrook, promise me one thing. Don't forget. Don't you dare forget. You promised. Promises are unbreakable, right? That's what you told me. Told who? You promised. But you lied, didn't you? Episode 2, the second one. Alright, I'm gonna actually stop recording here, and pick up next time. Actually, I'm gonna save in the second slot there. Just overwrite. But yeah, so really enjoying it so far, especially the writing. So we'll see what happens next on episode 2.